The human body. We think we know our bodies, but there are so many things that will shock you. From your fear-shaped eyes, zebra-striped skin, and body parts that never stop growing, to why we have innies and outies and which one is better, here are the most bizarre things you didn't know about your body. If you like this video, subscribe and in the comments tell us what's the weirdest body oddity you have ever seen. If you find Ned, let us know in the comments below. Your hungry, ever-changing brain. Not thinking clearly? You may be hungry. According to research, even though your brain is only about 2% of your body weight, the brain is a hungry little caterpillar, and it requires a lot of calories and oxygen to function properly. In fact, about 20% of your daily intake. On a similar note, did you know that age affects your brain? In this case, puberty? Yep, no wonder those teenage years are memorable. Hormones like testosterone and progesterone influence the development of neurons in the brain. That will explain the behavior changes. Emotional awkwardness, poor decision-making, you get the picture. Why you have zebra stripes? Tigers, zebras, stripes come to mind. But did you know you have stripes too? We have lines, although invisible. Different cells start expressing different genes, and the variation is passed to other cells too. They are called the Blaschko's lines, and regardless of age, those lines can be seen if a disease affects only one kind of cell and not the other. Dr. Blaschko noticed patients coming with different skin diseases, but patterns didn't change. In the back, they look like a V shape. S-shapes happen across the chest and swirls around the head. Body parts that keep growing. Most of us have at least 3 pairs of shoes. We women, well, we may have at least 3 of each kind. Sneakers, sandals, you get the point. But how would you deal if your favorite shoe didn't fit you anymore? According to research, our feet keep growing as we age, due to the tendons and ligaments getting weak over the years. If you love shoes, keep an eye on it. By the age of around 75, your feet may be a size larger. And your ears and nose keep growing too. Human versus chimp. Hair, you may not see it much, or maybe you removed all vestiges of them besides your hair on your head or your eyebrows. According to studies, you have as many hairs as a chimpanzee, and there is a lot that we, the civilized species, have adapted to. Science speculate that we have lost a lot of the size of the hair to help us sweat more easily and get rid of toxins out of our system. Also, to reduce the ticks and lice that like to inhabit our hairy cousins. But chimps and us are not very far apart when it comes to genetics. We do share 98% DNA with chimps. More than human. Forget the hand sanitizers. You are fuller of bacteria, more than you may even want to know. No worries, bacteria can be our friends and help us fight the harmful ones as well as the viruses that attack us every day. Half-gallon full of bacteria is more or less what you got in you and started since you were born. According to a study, over 2,000 species of bacteria can be found on your belly button alone. Some could even be from parts of the world you have never been to. So, the reasons you eat yogurt is to add more bacteria to your gut. They help you stay regulated, fight candida, and even prevent you from becoming vitamin deficient. Bacteria to the rescue! It's smarter than you. Gut feeling? They may be more reasonable than you thought. According to research, your gut has more neurons there than many animals have in their entire brain. This cluster or neurons in your stomach, it's called the second brain. This intestinal intelligence does not directly connect to your actual brain, but it works very hard on keeping you free of thinking about digesting food. The second brain does it for you. 95% of the happy neurotransmitters known as serotonin can be actually found on your stomach. So, if you're feeling upset, irritated, your gut may be to blame. The miracle of milk. All mammals produce milk to nourish the newborn until the babies are ready to feed themselves. The human body is so incredible that milk is produced depending on the needs of the baby, age, activity level, and therefore nutritional needs. When a baby is born, the milk, at this stage called colostrum, is mostly antibodies ready to assist building the immune system of the child. As the baby grows, the milk adapts as well. Colostrum is so powerful that it can heal skin burns, ear and eye infections. Glow in the dark. This sounds like part of an Avatar movie, but did you know you actually glow? Humans produce a very low level of light radiating through our bodies. We cannot see it, but according to Japanese researchers, it was found that our head and neck glow stronger during the day, and it has to do with our metabolism and the free radicals our bodies produce through cell respiration. How cool is that? Can you imagine if they actually find out that we can glow in the dark? Just like what they did with turtles and other sea animals? Your mom is a virus. Several years ago, the mapping of the human DNA done by the Human Genome Project discovered how much influence viruses have on our DNA. Viruses are incapable of reproducing on their own, so they have to attach themselves to a DNA strand from its host. If the virus attaches itself to a sperm or egg cell, the virus will be carried into the genetic makeup of the child. This is so common that as a result, humans have 9% of our genetic makeup come from viruses. And did you know you share 50% of your genetic makeup with a banana? Innies and outs of belly buttons. Belly buttons, they are our most obvious connection to our mother as we got fed via the umbilical cord that later became our belly button. There are 2 types of them, and only 1% of people have an outie. The cool thing is that outies are more hygienic as dirt cannot accumulate or it's easier to clean. They happen because when the umbilical cord is cut, a little bit more is left. So when it dries out, there's more skin left over. Although outies are a rarity, according to surveys, innies are more attractive. Your weight is contagious. The saying, "Show me your friends and I will tell you who you are," is very true. But there is a twist to the story. We are affected by the body mass gain or loss of the people we spend the most time with. The New England Journal of Medicine suggests that if your significant other is obese, you are 37% more likely to become obese too. Apparently, obesity goes viral, as it's been noted to spread through social media. Your fear-shaped eyes. You may have seen it on cats that their pupils dilate when they are overstimulated. Same thing with our eyes. When you're frightened, your body responds by dilating your pupils and therefore increase your field of vision. That way, you're actually able to figure out a plan of action. What do you do when you're afraid or in danger? The theory of wisdom. Dentist, wisdom teeth, not a fun mix. As we have been evolving through time from hunters and nomads to gatherers, therefore a more sedentary agricultural life, our body and food habits have changed as well. Due to the higher levels of caloric intake that our ancestors had to consume to survive, the wisdom teeth were very needed. Nowadays, we don't have to work so hard to get our nutritional needs, so no need for the wisdom teeth. only 5% of the population have healthy wisdom teeth that fit into their mouths. What was your wisdom teeth experience? Mine was horrible. Working out and taking good care of our bodies keeps us trim and fit. Fitness gurus tell us that weight can put a toll on our organs and bones. Carrying that extra weight is not optimal and it affects us in the long run. But not only weight can make us fragile. According to science, bones help us regulate calcium levels. So, if for any reason you have calcium deficiency, the cells in your body will take the calcium it needs from your bones, making them fragile. So remember to up your calcium intake. It's found in lots more than just milk. Beans and leafy greens, anyone? Remember to click the bell icon after you subscribe so you can get instant notifications of all our new videos. The most bizarre things you didn't know about your body discovered. Thank you for watching.